This is the Sacramento Weir in California's Central Valley. It's at the heart of a complex flood management system that has transformed the landscape. Today, the Weir protects millions of lives and billions of dollars worth of property from devastating flooding along the American and Sacramento rivers. But it's not just a tale of concrete and steel, it's a saga that stretches back to the earliest Patwin, Nisenan, and Miwok tribes and the Gold Rush era. Join us as we explore the fascinating history, the ingenious engineering, and the future improvement of the Sacramento Weir. The Sacramento Weir, an integral part of the Sacramento River Flood Control Project, stands as a protector against seasonal flooding, ensuring the safety of over 2.4 million inhabitants of the Sacramento Valley. But journey back in time before its development, and the region was a natural floodplain where Patwin, Nisenan, and Miwok tribes have lived for time immemorial. Equipped with profound knowledge of the natural ecosystem, the earliest Patwin, Nisenan, and Miwok peoples expertly navigated the ebb and flow of the Sacramento River's waters and seasonal flooding. In 1848, the Gold Rush brought an influx of settlers who had no idea about the valley's watery temperament. Settlers took possession of native lands and built small levees against flooding, resulting in a patchwork of water control features. Agriculture became the main industry in the Sacramento Valley. Settlements turned into towns, towns into cities, but the valley's floodwaters remained an unpredictable force. Seasonal floods continued to inundate the growing communities, often overtopping or destroying levees. The Patwin, Nisenan, and Miwok tribes' ancestral landscape was reshaped forever, and the changes disproportionately affected the tribe's food supply, water sources, shelter, and safety. In the early 20th century, federal and state governments combined forces with a visionary plan called the Sacramento River Flood Control Project. The massive project included a key feature, the Sacramento Weir, which is part of the system of levees, bypasses, and weirs that protect the region. These structures were designed to perform an intricate dance, managing floodwaters, safeguarding the people and prosperity of the Sacramento Valley. The endeavor transformed the Sacramento Valley into a thriving urban and agricultural hub. Today, approximately 23% of the available land is covered in crops like rice, fruit trees, tomatoes, and corn, contributing significantly to California's agricultural wealth. Yet despite the remarkable success of this project, the threat of flooding still looms large over the Sacramento Valley, especially in the state capital itself, Sacramento. Now, let's delve into the construction and engineering of the Sacramento Weir and unlock the mystery of how the Sacramento Weir works before we discuss how we'll tackle modern threats. Where the Sacramento River flows, a century-old engineering triumph stands, the Sacramento Weir. But what exactly is a weir? It's a low barrier built along a river to control water levels. And the Sacramento Weir is no ordinary structure. It's a flood-fighting behemoth more than 1/4 mile long, with 48 massive gates crafted from wooden slats, aluminum beams, and locking poles. These gates act as formidable protectors, holding back floodwaters until the moment of need. Picture this. Floodwaters rise to a staggering 30 feet at the I Street Bridge. An alarm rings out, and then an epic process begins. The gates are manually opened by a worker using a hooked pole. The pole releases a pin connected to a latch. The latch frees a locking arm, releasing a gate crossbeam. Floodwaters push the crossbeam away and force the wooden planks down. The floating gate crossbeam is attached to the weir with a cable, so it won't wash away. And then a wall of water is released. 1,500 cubic feet of water per second can move through each gate. That's roughly equivalent to 4 concrete mixing trucks moving through each gate per second. The torrent of floodwater flows into the Sacramento Bypass, and then the expansive Yolo Bypass. Why these intricate bypasses? They transport floodwaters away from the river, drastically reducing the risk of flooding in the vulnerable valley. Let's rewind the reels and witness the birth of this flood management colossus. It all began back in 1916 when the ambitious construction kicked off. The city of Sacramento took the lead, constructing what the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers designed, bringing the Sacramento Weir into existence. This crucial structure is just one of 6 weirs within the Sacramento River Flood Control Project. To tackle the monumental task, the city enlisted the expertise of Teichert and Ambrose, a local Sacramento-based construction company founded in 1887. These skilled builders not only crafted the weir, but also played a vital role in paving the highways between Sacramento, Davis, and Woodland during the 1920s and 1930s. The structures they built continue to have a lasting impact on the region. This project was not only a testament to engineering, but also a community effort. Many laborers from nearby neighborhoods like Bright and Broderick, now part of the city of West Sacramento, were recruited to lend skilled hands to the construction of the weir. Their dedication and expertise helped transform this flood management vision into a reality. More than 100 years later, the Sacramento Weir is still used in flood control operations. Today, it's operated by the California Department of Water Resources and is the agency's only manually operated weir. It was last activated in January 2017, and prior to that, in 2006. As extreme weather events become more frequent, the need to modernize the weir is evident. The state of California and local sponsors are funding a spectacular $350 million expansion project. The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers is completing design and construction. The Yo-Cho-Dee-Hee Wintu Nation, a local Patwin tribe who continue to be stewards of the land, are a partner in the protection of the tribe's cultural interests and values. The current project includes a new weir that extends 1,500 feet northward, allowing floodwaters to flow into the bypasses, further reducing the need for manual operation of the gates on the Sacramento Weir. The California Department of Water Resources is also widening the Sacramento bypass as part of this comprehensive project. The Sacramento Weir Widening Project broke ground in 2023 and is scheduled for completion in 2027. Upon completion, the expanded Sacramento Weir will be capable of diverting a staggering flow of over 177,000 cubic feet per second. The Sacramento Weir and bypass work hand in hand to safeguard residents of the Sacramento Valley and property worth over $70 billion from potential flooding risks. It also plays a crucial role in irrigating agricultural lands, facilitating rice cultivation, and supporting bird migration. As we adapt to changing weather patterns, the Sacramento Weir stands as a century-old symbol of human determination, weaving history and innovation together. The Sacramento Weir remains a guardian of the region, working in symphony with the surrounding flood risk management system, adapting to modern challenges and reducing the risk of disaster for our communities.